I just took a shower. Anyways, so I'm in quite the creating mood, and I thought that I'd go ahead and document. That did not look like the ceiling. I'm gonna go ahead and document, I don't know, me creating, because I feel pretty proud of myself. I should have started yesterday, but I didn't because I'm lame. But we're gonna be getting quite a few things done today, hopefully. Raisins. Right now I'm just separating out like what I'm using for what. Lavender, yeah. For almonds, start. One orange, dude. So I had my Kroger order delivered because I'm lazy a little bit, but don't worry, we will be going out later. But like, I got an orange, and it was like a whole situation because it was like, they were like, oh, we don't have like just oranges, or like they thought that I was ordered 8 pounds of oranges, and I was like, please, please, I don't eat oranges. This is for something else. I hate the white stuff on the outside of the orange, like when you peel it. I can't deal with the texture. And I also got some rosemary. Ooh, it smells so good. That's going with the tomatoes. So, spring onion. The fuck that? Oh, kimchi, dude. I have so many projects going on in my head. Okay, so the almonds and the raisins, but it's also for a different thing. The almonds and the raisins are gonna be like some granola situation. These honeys in our lavender and star anise and stuff, and the orange are for mead, actually. And then the rosemary and the tomatoes are for focaccia that I'm going to be making later, hopefully. And then I have to check. I wanted to go ahead and separate those out so I know what's for what, you know? And then yesterday I made batches of tomato sauce, like marinara, you know? It looks like my seals held up pretty well. I canned them in a water bath canner. I've also made, oh, I'm glad I looked at that. I also made another batch of chicken bone broth, you know. It's got 34 minutes now, and I have to put it on for another 4 hours, and that'll bring it to a total of 24 hours that it's been slow cooking in my little rice cooker thing. And then, yeah, all these seals look fine. I'll test them. Yeah, I'll test them. And then I have 4 more mason jars of broth that I made earlier this past week. I have my kombucha, and I have like 5 mason jars of chicken noodle soup that I made. But anyways, yeah, we're going buck wild. We are doing some insane stuff right now. We're just, yeah. So I'm gonna go get dressed. And then we're gonna go to Walmart, the Asian market, and then we're gonna run around and go pick up some stuff from Facebook Marketplace. That is the plan. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. So yes, I have done my grocery shopping. I am now pulling back up to my abode. I went to Walmart and that Asian Mart, and then I went to this lady's house to pick up a sourdough starter, and now I am back. I'm back. Yeah. Guess I gotta get all this shit out my car. I'll see you in a second. All right, we've made it upstairs. 2 long and harrowing staircases later. How is it dirty already? I just cleaned that last night. What did I make last night? Whatever. All right. Okay. So, on our run today, we got 2 heads of Napa cabbage. And a bag of shredded carrots because I'm lazy. 2 sticks of butter. This is for the bread. And then ginger, because I forgot we're also making a ginger beer. And I need the ginger for something else. Yeah, anyways. We also got lemon juice for this, tea for my next batch of kombucha. I'll put that over there for now. Some instant yeast for the bread as well. Fish sauce for the kimchi. All right. All right, we've also got a gallon of distilled water for our mead. And some bread flour, obviously for our bread. Oh, Jesus. Okay. And last bag, I promise, even though technically it's like 3 bags in one. I got myself a little banh mi, which I will show you later. Just as a little treat, a little snack. This is my lunch. I might eat it with some of that chicken soup I made earlier. Here is our sourdough starter. I got a bag of our glutinous rice flour for the kimchi. Okay. I've got I got a daikon radish. This guy's long. I was not expecting that. Radish and salted shrimp for our kimchi. Perfect. Okay. Now I've got to figure out, I've got an hour and a half left on my chicken stock. An hour and a half left. Yep. I don't have any bottles. I do need to check these. I don't have any bottles at the moment to make our ginger beer. These bad boys, these jars of marinara are gonna have to go in the freezer because I did not know that to make sure that the acidity and whatever didn't grow bad bacteria, I had to add lemon juice, which I did not buy or not have, but you saw I just bought some today. I did not have that at the time of making these. All of my seals are good. It's been a good 24 hours, so I'm gonna leave one out, put the rest in the freezer. Is what I've determined. So yeah, that's 5 in the freezer and 1 in the fridge. If I have room for it in my freezer. Had to move my big bag of fruit out the way. Okay. How do I want to do this? I'll actually have to look it up, I'm sure. Oh yeah, my bug me. Okay. All right. Now I've got my little iPad and I'm gonna look up my recipes just to see what I can go ahead and knock out of the way right now, because I'd like to get started on it as much as I can, but you know how that goes. I do want to make my focaccia bread. I think my sourdough needs a second, and I might transfer it over to a mason jar, so it's not just like in this cute little bag. And I want to see what all I can do with my kimchi without having the like fermentation box. And I kind of want to see if I can't improvise for right now, you know, like yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, we've got all of that. This is kind of crazy. Scrolling through all my tabs that are open on my phone, like on my iPad, is like the funniest thing ever, because what was I looking up? And why do I still have them open? Okay, well, then we're gonna do kimchi. I want to watch a YouTube video. I don't know why I'm looking it up on Safari. All right. Ah! I just realized I never bought gochugaru. That's trifling. That really is trifling. Okay, well, I don't... And then we're gonna do homemade focaccia. And I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna immediately tell you I'm really bad at measuring exactly. I will do better than normal for bread and baking stuff, but like I don't have like one of those digital scales, you know, to measure out exactly how much I'm getting. So you're gonna have to bear with me here. Focaccia. Heck yeah. Well, that actually may not be what I want. Cause I want the kind, I guess I won't be able to finish the focaccia today because I want the kind that you have to sit in the fridge for like 18 hours. So yeah, I'll just get started on as much as I can and we'll just go from there. I have an Amazon order coming with like flip top bottles, you know, to make the ginger beer. And then I ordered a kimchi box to put the kimchi in so it can ferment. And then I need to buy, listen, because I forgot it in the store and I really don't want to have to go back to the store. I've been to the store no less than 4 times this past week alone. I'm kind of just gonna I'm gonna order it off of Amazon. Which I know is not ideal, but what else do you want me to do? Because I don't want to go back out. I've got class and ugh. But I've got our bread flour, the stuff to go on top of it. And also with the focaccia, I wanted to make, what is it? That like roasted garlic, you know, like the garlic confit. Do I even have enough olive oil for that? Probably not. I don't have any other oil. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Okay, it's fine. I'll order some off of Amazon. Amazon's gonna have to come to my rescue today, which is kind of lame, but whatever. I wish I could make olive oil like my own. Like I probably could, but I feel like I feel like olives are more expensive than olive oil. I don't know that for sure, so don't quote me on that, but oh, this is like the exact recipe I pulled up on my phone. Good news, guys. Okay. In a large bowl, whisk together the flour, salt, and instant yeast. Add the water. I don't have a rubber spatula, and they're just gonna have to be okay with that. Mix until the liquid is absorbed and the ingredients form a sticky dough ball. Rub the surface of the dough lightly with olive oil. Cover the bowl with a damp tea towel, cloth bowl cover, or plastic wrap. Okay. And place in the refrigerator immediately for at least 12 hours or for as long as 3 days. It is important the dough really be slicked with olive oil, especially if you are using a cloth bowl cover or a tea towel as opposed to plastic wrap or a hard lid. If you are using a tea towel, consider securing it with a rubber band to make it more airtight cover. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna make the dough today, obviously, because apparently I can't do anything else today. But we will pick this back up tomorrow. And don't let me forget that I have to show you my banh mi. It's fucking delicious. If you don't know what a banh mi is, it's a Vietnamese sandwich, and it's delicious. Okay. All right. Ugh. What's on the bottom of my foot? Why is it slick? Ugh. All right. Bread flour, salt, and instant yeast. 4 cups of all-purpose flour or bread flour. And we're gonna use this because we just bought this. And there's just so much you can do with this, you know? Like, you can make like pizza dough. With my sourdough, I'm gonna put this butter in the fridge while I'm thinking about it. And these tomatoes. I wanted to make sourdough bagels at some point. I just want to know how that would go. Does any of this other stuff need to be refrigerated? You need to be refrigerated. Refrigerated. My cabbages are gonna have to be refrigerated. I'm gonna have to figure something else out for that because they're gonna get mad at me. Alright. Also, might make some chili. Ooh, if I'm gonna make chili, I need to take meat out the fridge. There we go. I'll put this over here. And you know what? Since I already got this water running, I'll have it drip on it. Anyways. So bread flour. You know my internet stops working. That's real. I don't know if you can hear my sink, but because it's so cold here, I've made it a point to keep the sinks running so that the pipes don't freeze. And it's kind of really annoying and I kind of don't like it, but whatever. Oh, Lord. Focaccia sandwiches. Now, tell me why I didn't think of that as like an option. Maybe I'll add some like caramelized onions on top too, you know? I really want this to load. It's kind of weird that it's not loading. Okay. I guess I really don't have a choice. All right. I'm trying to do this on camera, but my iPad's being a mess. 4 cups of flour. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll use this guy. Right. I'm getting stuck on everything. All right. This is, I might as well just use the 2 cup, huh? And I'll just do 2 of these. How big is this focaccia gonna be? I don't know, I'll work it out. If I have to split it into 2 and do like 2, I didn't mean for that to happen. All right. I'm glad we're finally getting started. I've been in a real crafting mood lately. Well, I say crafting, I guess like cooking and baking, you know? Like I've just been in a real like creating mode. And I'm just really, I'm hype about it, not gonna lie. that's not quite two. Yeah, that'll work. So we've got 2. 3, 4. Oh, wow, that went everywhere. Yippee! All right. And listen, I do know that this is not the best way to measure this. Do not follow my example. I'm not telling you that you should do it like this. I'm in fact telling you you should probably go invest in a kitchen scale. I'm not going to do that. It's really getting all over me, huh? All right. There's our bread flour. All right. I need to add salt. This is getting really trifling, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say that the iPad stopped working because it really did. I'll be right back. So yeah. I need 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of my yeast, and then 2 cups of lukewarm water. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that water right now, I guess. All right. 2 cups of water. Teaspoons. Teaspoons. I need 2 teaspoons of both of those things. That's a teaspoon. Okay. So I need 2 teaspoons of salt. And then 2 teaspoons of our yeast. Oof. Okay. 1. 2. Hell yeah, brother. All right. And now 1/4 ounce packets. Oh no, it's going everywhere. I'm gonna actually put this like over this paper towel because I feel like if I put too much of this, it'll have a significantly different effect than if I just did too much salt or something. So I've got 1, 2. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and whisk this together as soon as I find my whisk. Yep. I'm gonna need something to stir all around, right? I'm gonna have to use my hands, aren't I? All right. A mixer. All right, now we've got our dry stuff. It's definitely very dry. We've got our lukewarm water, perfect. Well, guys, I tried. Yeah. We're getting goopy. My ice maker is so loud. All right, guys. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Hold on. All right. The hands are clean. This sure is a dough for sure too. Like, damn. Sorry for any faces I make. I'm not unhappy. It's just a weird texture. And for some reason my brain wasn't expecting it, so it's like, oh brother, oh. You know those memes of like, when I control what I say, like I control my mouth but I can't control my face? That's me, but I can't control my mouth or my face, so. And yes, it is a skill issue. It definitely is a skill issue. Alright, I'm gonna say that's as much as I could get off of there. See, because my fear is that I'm gonna like over mix it before I even actually like fold it and stuff. I don't know, I don't think focaccia actually needs to be folded like that, you know? There's all those particles flying around from this flour. Fluffing it up in the air. Good Lord. Good Lord. And I know that there are things that you can do to kind of mitigate it getting on your hands, but like, it is what it is, you know? Sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty. Oh Lord. Get off of me! Please! Me when I'm imprisoned by the dough. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, we're still mixing around, trying to get it all the dry picked up by the wet, you know. We've got an hour left on the slow cooker for the stock. And we're gonna get this rested in the fridge and we'll pick this up tomorrow. I'm still gonna see what all of like my other projects I can do. I want to see if I can't make that granola right now because I've got a big tin of oats. Sorry, I was looking for it. I was like, oh dear Lord, please tell me I didn't like throw it away or something. I didn't think I did, but you can never be too sure. So this is our dough. This is our dough baby. He's pretty impressive. All right, I'm gonna say that's pretty good. I'm gonna try to get the rest of this off my hands, and then I'm gonna go wash my hands, and now see about getting a wet tea towel. I might not have a tea towel that I can do, but I do have paper towels, so I'm thinking I'll double layer some paper towels and put it over. I don't have like a rubber band or anything to secure it, So it's just gonna have to be okay. I'll put wet paper towels over it. But I'll see if I have any more like tea towels that I can use. Again, I don't think I do, but I'd rather check. Because I know that's how my papa does it. Get off of me! I'm being a little OCD about it now. I don't need to get every single crumbly off, but I want to. Because I feel like I'm wasting dough if I don't. Alright. Good news, guys. I found one. Let me put some water on it. Get it a little waterized, and then here we go. Now, 18 hours from today will be, it's 3:30 now, so I got class. Oh, today's Saturday though. Okay, so we'll say 3:30 tomorrow. We'll bring this back out and we'll do a nice little bread. Alright. I had to move some things around out of the fridge for that. But we're pretty well accomplished right now. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh, granola. Okay, let me go look up a recipe for that. I'll be right back. All right, so we're gonna make some granola bars with a very heavily edited recipe. So it wants me to get together honey. Hold on, I'm gonna grab it. All right. So all of this stuff. Oh God, okay. I don't have any, I don't currently have any vanilla extract, which is kind of lame and stupid, but I have a lot of other things. All right, guys, we're getting there. Sorry, I had to do a lot of stuff off screen because everything got real chaotic for a second. My honey is like crystallized, so I tried to kind of melt it, you know. We haven't made a whole lot of progress, not gonna lie, but I have tried my best. So we're gonna see what we can do. Oh, I totally forgot that I need to put that in the oven. So in here we have our oat and almond mixture. A lot of the almond I kind of just ground up using like my Ninja thing. In this saucepan, which you can kind of see, I guess, is butter, sugar, and then it's gonna be our honey. But since I have salted, I'm about to do something unspeakable. Since I have salted butter, I decided to not do add extra salt. And I also don't have like vanilla extract or brown sugar, so I'm just using white sugar, which, you know, a lot of these things I don't know if they'll have a big effect, and honestly I don't really care because it's just the stuff that I have right now. Sometimes you've got to improvise based off of what you have. And that time is like today. I'm fully carving this honey carton open. Oh, I dropped you. Hold on. Let me get the rest of this. Ooh, okay. That's just gonna have to be okay. Oops. All right. So now I kind of just need to scoop the rest of this honey in here. I'm gonna turn this back on to low, to like 1, you know, how they like have the numbers on your stove. I'm gonna need a lot more than this, guys. You're gonna have to all come out. I'm about to use this. Because another thing about me is that I'm not finna waste like a whole utensil when I did not have to. This would go a lot smoother if I would just cut through it all the way, please. Ooh. Thank God. Okay. Now, let's see what damage we can really do. Guys, I'm stupid. I just put my whole fucking finger on the hot pan. I'm just a little not all there sometimes. There are plenty of things that should be obvious to like any human being that I'm just kind of like, huh? It's especially bad when it comes to sickness stuff because I don't often get sick. And for the longest, I thought that it was a myth that people, like if they take a shower and then go outside, that they'll get sick because their hair's wet. I thought that was a myth. I thought it was just a little something something to keep kids inside. Nope. That's a very real thing that I just don't experience. Or I guess haven't experienced. I shouldn't say don't experience. But hey, we got most of our honey out. It is kind of all over my hands and I'm going to start to freak out in a second. But, you know, that happens sometimes, you know? I'll go wash my hands and everything will be fine. I'm trying to get as much honey off of this spoon as I can, though, because I didn't have a whole lot of honey to begin with. And I was supposed to have like a 1/3 cup of honey. Ugh. All right. Now I'm going to turn that up a little bit more. I'm going to get a spatula. I'm sorry that my ice machine is being so loud right now. That's like kind of insane. But I'm gonna stir around this stuff that's in here. Make sure it's not burning. Make sure it's all getting evenly toasted, you know. Ooh, I can't grab it. I'm making a weird face because the oven's hot. It's like radiating heat into my eyeballs. All right. I'm gonna say that needs a little bit more time. All right. I'm gonna put this sugar back over here where it belongs. And yeah, we're honestly just waiting for this to do its thing. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. We're now at like 4. Should I use a different like spatula to try to, I really need to get one of those like normal rubber spatulas, you know? Instead, all I've got right now is like big old spatulas. some big olds, you know? Know what I mean? I do think that this is going to be quite scrumptious, though, if I do say so myself. I grew up eating a lot of granola bars, or just like those like kind of breakfast things, you know? Like I used to eat the Special K, like strawberry cracker things. I was really into those until I was not into them at all, which happened often as a kid and still happens because I eat so much of one thing that it becomes a little overtired, you know? But, sorry, had to switch that around. But, yeah, I had a lot of, anyways, granola bars. Yeah, a lot of granola bars. And then, yeah, I kind of got tired of them too because, you know, I'm a sweets fiend. And this kind of makes me feel like, you know, like, ugh, that's so much sugar. But I mean, I guess really in the grand scheme of things is not a whole lot of sugar. But also it's homemade, so like, cry about it, you know? Gotta keep stirring. Well, I feel like I have to keep stirring because if I don't, I'm afraid that my sugar will burn. But I've got to make sure that the granola isn't burning either, because that would be pretty bad. I'd be pretty upset about it. All right. Supposed to be toasting a little. It smells a little toasted. I think I want it to toast for a little bit longer. It's not given that like toasted colored, you know? Yeah, and since I used the blender for the almonds, a lot of it is kind of like almond powder. But I'm kind of okay with that because I don't like nuts. I don't like the texture of nuts. So really anything to kind of like get rid of that is where I want to be. Gonna add some of this to here just because I can. Yeah, woo, yeah, woo. All right, butter goes in the fridge. I can go ahead and get this and my almonds. Oh yeah, I've got these raisins that can go in there too. But yeah, so for my like little toppings and whatever, I have my raisins. I have some dried mixed fruit and some semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I'm gonna add some ground cloves and ground nutmeg in there too. Yeah, woohoo, yeah, woo, yeah. Do a little more stirra of this. So after I combine this with the oats and stuff, I'm supposed to add in the toppings, press it down real firm, and then put it in the fridge for like 12 hours. So, you know, I'll make a little follow-up ending of the video of all the stuff that we made. We still got 28 minutes on the stock, and then we're gonna have to can those. So as soon as this is done, and I set it off to the side for right now, because there's no way I'm gonna fit it in that fridge right now. I'm gonna have to reorganize the fridge. But I'm gonna set the canner up here so that I can go ahead and get the water boiling for that. And turn up the stove top just a little bit more. All right. It's not really toasting like I thought it would, but it smells pretty toasty, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. All right, yeah, it does have a little bit of color on them now. I'm okay with that. This I'm gonna put back in here. I'm gonna add, oops, I forgot that I need to like actually open these spices. I'm glad I had this paper towel just sitting right here because I'm just gonna have to pick up the whole paper towel and throw it away. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, not bad at all. Smells good. All right, we're bubbling, guys. We're bubbling. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. The mixture on our stove is bubbling, I mean. Ugh. Ooh. Okay. It's making a whole lot of sense right now. So I'm adding our like seasonings to the oats, our oat almond mixture. Yeah. And now our sugar mixture, which looks like that, I'm just gonna dump over top. All right. Hold on, I'll turn you in a second. I've got my hands full. And I'm gonna have to turn off this stovetop before I forget. Melted sugar and honey, am I right? Am I right or am I right? Okay. Turn that off. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna put you right here. I shouldn't put you back directly on the stove. Okay. I'm gonna kind of mix this around to the best of my ability. I should go ahead and add the toppings, I believe. And maybe I have a little bit too much liquid to my dry. But, you know, whatever. Extra gooey. Wow, that raisin bag did not just easily open. Give me a second. Okay, I've got some of the raisins. And you know, I'm kind of thinking maybe I won't add the, I'm gonna wait a minute to add my chocolate chips, but I won't add the dried fruit just because I feel like that's gonna be a lot considering how much of this we have, you know? It is looking and smelling pretty scrumptious though, so I'm excited. This stirring isn't going too well. But it's okay, because we improvise, adapt, and overcome every time. Every time. Okay. Maybe it isn't too much liquid. Maybe I did just enough. Because it's getting kind of unicellular. Unimascular. Okay. I'm trying to get every single like oat incorporated in our wet mixture at this point, but again, didn't really choose the best way to go about this, but you know, you live and you learn. So I just totally flipped over a whole chunk and it kind of scared me. I wish I had a better angle for you guys to look at this too, but like, I don't want to put my phone on the hot stove top from the oven being on, you know? Which, by the way, I should turn the oven off. Glad I said that. Ah! We're good. Spatula started to fall. Kind of scared me. Hey, will it taste good? All right. Now I'm going to add in my chocolate chips. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Looks like we're coming to the end of this. I'm going to scrape the rest of this mixture off because I want to make sure I get all of it. We're still at about 20 minutes for the stock. All right. What do I have? Oh. Usually I have my phone right there, so the fact that my phone was right there, I was like, what is that? But all right. Oh shit, I forgot that I have to like press this down. They were like, press it down. Make sure it's all gonna be one cohesive bar. They said the recipe said that they mush it down for a whole minute. And I'm like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to like do that because it looks pretty cohesive to me. It kind of looks like, I mean, I'm just gonna do little chunks rather than specific bars, you know? That is pretty yummy. All right, I'm gonna put this on this back burner right here. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Oh yeah, I gotta get the water going. I'll be right back. All right, so as you can hear, we have the canner going. I have all my little jars set up. I'm hoping that it'll all fit into 5 jars because I really don't have anything else to put it in. This is gonna be our method of straining. Anyways, we got about 2 minutes, 1 minute until the stock is done. And then we're gonna be going in hyper speed. We're gonna be going. Yep, we got 1 minute left. So I'll put you right here for now, so you're able to see what's going on. And I do have this hunk of meat thawing just in case I want to make chili tonight. I might not. I might just put it back in the fridge so I can make the chili tomorrow. But Yeah, that's the plan. I also have the dishwasher going. I don't know if you can hear it, but all right. It's beeping at us, which means it's done. Wow. Wow. All right. All right, I need these guys. I might need this guy, so actually I'm probably gonna end up using this guy anyways. I'm gonna pry this out of my little rice cooker, the bowl insert thing. Yeah. Ooh, it's hot. Yeah, of course it's hot. I didn't mean to say that in a very obvious way. Ooh, and it smells so good. All right. All right, we're overflowing to the sides and it's going down the drain. So we're gonna have to do this a little more efficiently. I think I'm gonna try to get as much of the carcass out as I can. I lied. It's all mush. There's not much I can do. Okay. Gotta scoop this all out. Try to drain it as much as I can. Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay. I'm gonna try to use these again, but they usually get in my way, so we'll see how it goes. All right. It actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to. I shouldn't have put that other bowl away, not gonna lie. Grab this other bowl I had out, and we're gonna see about getting the leftover in there. But this is our stock. It looks so good. I turn my rice cooker off. All right. Now I've just got to ladle this into there. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. And now we're here. Yeah. Oops. I am kind of a little bit getting it everywhere, but I'm trying not to. There's one. But I'm gonna go ahead and loosely put the lid on just so I'm not getting stuff everywhere. I'm working on number 2. All right. Now we're on to number 3. Dumping it everywhere. All right. Number 4. We're definitely gonna have more than 5, but that's okay. I'll work it out. And now we're on to number 5. All right. Now, now I've got our little paper towel with some white vinegar on it, just to clean up around these edges. And then I'm going to close them. And listen, I know that my technique is not really as clean, I guess not clean, but you know, like, I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. Not as, like, I don't know, professional as a lot of other people's will likely be. I am just doing this for fun because I'm in a creative mood. I'm in a nice little, ow, non-depressive slump. That hurts so bad. But, you know, things happen. All right. All right. Now I'm going to move that somewhat else. And I've got our little thing to put the fangs on. Oh Lord, where am I going to set you up? I'll work it out. Don't worry about me. All right, now I need to grab our gripper. And we're just gonna grip and lower. All right, and now we lower. And I don't have quite enough water in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour the rest of this broth over our remains back into that other bowl we had set up. I'm gonna rinse this one out a little bit. Which, yes, I know, I also feel like I'm getting rid of a lot of flavor, but I don't know what you want me to do. I have limited resources. And now I'm gonna go get some water to pour back into the canner. All right, I've got all that worked out. Now I'm just gonna do some damage control. I'll show you the mason jars in the canner, but like, you can't really see. But anyways, yeah, so for the rest of this, it's looking like I'm gonna have to pour it into this extra jar that I have that is just a normal like marinara jar that I rinsed out in the dishwasher. So I'm probably gonna freeze it so that it doesn't go bad too soon, you know? But I'll have to put that in there anyways, and then yeah, I'm gonna put you right here. It's really loud in here now, if you can't tell, so give me a second while I try to work this out. All right, and now I'm just gonna hope and pray. Oh. So as it turns out, I'm actually really good at pouring. I've got almost exactly 24 ounces, so that's cool. A little less. But yeah, I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the lid on it, and then we're gonna go put it in the freezer. I'm gonna throw away the scraps. I'm gonna dump it into one of these grocery bags I have, and I'm just gonna put them in the trash because as of right now, I don't really know what I can do with all of that. The canner will be going for about an hour, which might be overkill, but it worked for my last batch, so I'd rather just continue doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll update you with all of the stuff we made. So here we are back again. It's been a couple of days. You're just gonna have to be patient with me. I don't know what to tell you. But, oops. So, I've got this guy that I bought a while back before realizing that it doesn't fit in my oven. Ow. So I'm gonna use this as my like cooling rack for my bread. As you can see right here, we have taken it out of the refrigerator. It was in that bowl. Yeah, it was in that bowl. I just poured it out, put it in here. I've let it rest for upwards of 5 hours. They say to do it between 2 and 4, depending on your environment, but that's just what I could do today because I had to go run some errands. Ow. I'm having the oven preheat now. It is 425. You're supposed to bake it for like 30 minutes. Bake it for 30 minutes. Well, it says 25. I'm gonna do 30. Because as you can see, this pan's not near big enough. But I don't have anything else I can use. So, this is what we have today. Well, unless this fits in there, but I don't think it does. Guys, it does. Good news, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now I'm gonna oil that. Put a little bit of olive oil on it. I'm gonna need a paper towel to kind of spread that around on there. Making sure to get the sides too, just cause you know how that is. And I'm gonna transfer it one more time. Dude, it smells so good. But anyway, so I want to put garlic and rosemary on it. Yes, I'm gonna do garlic, and you're gonna have to be okay with that. I do have fresh garlic, but I don't know what to do with it. So we're just gonna, that'll be a learning curve. All right, we've got our rosemary that we ordered a couple of days ago. I just bought rosemary seeds when I just realized I didn't really have to. Anyways, so we're gonna kind of spread this guy out to be a little more yeah, this part doesn't look as appetizing. It's where all the dry parts kind of like didn't get wet, you know? Like didn't get the oil and stuff on it. I don't know. I tried. But of course I decided to try to open this after I greased my hands. So this, I need salt. I've just got plain old iodized. I'm just gonna do a little sprinkle over top all of it. I might do a little bit more. All right. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit of our garlic. Trying to get as much of that juice out of it as I can. I'm gonna try to sprinkle it, but I don't know how this is gonna go. It's not going well. I mean, it's going all right, actually. A lot better than I thought it was going to. I'm gonna just kind of like try to smooth it to be in different areas as much as I can. it's going. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So I've got that. And now I'm going to take a little bit of this rosemary, right? Put it right in front of you. I'm just going to take, I should just take off a whole thing, huh? Give me 1 second. All right, so I've got my little garden shears. I'm just gonna take this off and just sprinkle the leaves on. You know how it be. All right, I'm gonna deem that good enough. Rosemary. I'll move this out from in front of you now. So I am low-key getting dirt all over my kitchen counter, but it's not touching anything important, so what can I say? So I'm actually gonna use my knuckles to kind of dimple this because I've got nails on. Just in time too. All right. Get off. Okay. Ooh. Now I'm gonna put this guy in for 30 minutes. I'm gonna wash my hands. And yeah, I'll update you on what it looks like when it's done. I did let it sit in the fridge for a little bit longer than I was supposed to. I don't know, like 3-4 days or something. But I'm just like, I'm trying my best. And this is my best. You're gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, I've got my sourdough starter going. Oh, you can't really see it too well, but she's in there, bubbling away. But yeah. Yeah, I'll update you on the bread. I'm gonna go do some sourdough research. See if there's stuff I can do today, right now, with it. But yeah, short little update. It's been a minute, but thanks for being patient, even though this is in the same video. Yes, I had a little outfit change. Had to get comfortable. I'm nice and comfortable in my space. But so I just baked it. I baked it for actually 25 minutes because I checked in on it and it looked fine. Now there is a little weird spot like I thought there would be because the dry didn't get all the way mixed in with the wet, but it looks good. I wish I could turn you around, but I don't know how to do that. Here she is. See, that's the weird spot. I don't know if you can see it, but Definitely could have added more rosemary. The garlic just burnt. Which I should have known was going to happen. But I just refed my sourdough starter. And I've got my sourdough stuffs to use. So that'll be our next bread adventure. Thank you for watching.